it's Amy from Little Farm Quilts. I have a laptop here, so hopefully I'll be able to see your comments once I get it up. So we'll give everybody a minute to get on while I get situated on my laptop. I haven't been on in a while, so this is kind of cool. You'll notice behind me I have a brand new set. Let's see if I can get you up on my laptop. This will actually be the first time I've tried to do this since we've been down here, so let's see if it's going to work. If not, you guys will have to comment, and I'll have to look at them later. I won't even know who's on, so I'll sit here and do video with myself. Let's see, it's right there. Just waiting for it to load. It doesn't look like anybody's on yet. So I'm going to pull this up so I can see it. Yay! Hi, Jackie. I'm going to turn the volume off here because I can hear me come through here and I can hear me talking. So as you can see behind me, I have a whole new set. We have lots of things coming. I have a whole list of things I wanted to talk about. So the surprise is the new set. We've been working on, as you know, ways to improve our filming, ways to, hi Crystal, improve the tutorials. We're going to start videoing and re-videoing some of my old tutorials, and we're going to post them both here and in my YouTube channel. And so we're going to get into video editing and a whole mess of new stuff, so we're all excited. I hope everybody had a happy 4th. We have been very busy here. Today specifically, I was trying to get ready for this, tweak the set. I have a couple customer quilts going that I was trying to get done or close to done today, and then we had the bees happen today. So if you've followed along with me for any time now, you know that I'm a honeybee keeper. The husband called me from the backyard at some point today and said, you need to come out here. I went out, and lo and behold, one of our hives had swarmed into a nearby tree. So there was a big hurry about getting things ready to take care of the swarm. So kind of going into panic mode, how do we get our bees back and all of that. We ended up setting another home up for them and put some brood frames in there, which is frames with babies in them, in hopes that they would go back to that set of boxes, and they did. So we are, cross your fingers, lucky they went back to that. So right after this live wraps up tonight, we're going to go back out, check on them, and cap them for the night. So we've had a couple hours, probably almost 3 hours of hurried stuff with the bees. So that's always nice when that happens on a live day as I'm prepping. So if you haven't followed along with me before, I am what they call a multi-crafter. I do many different things. My focus is quilting. I have a long arm quilting machine that I've named Optimus Prime after the Transformers. I have a quilt, and it's right behind the camera. I have a beautiful quilt on there now that I can see. I'll post a picture of it later tonight so you can see it too. It's a quilt that will go into the Purple Painted Lady show in September on the 21st and 22nd of this year. And if you want more details of that, I will post that below as well. So mainly I'm a quilter. As you can see by this right here in front of me, I am also a cross stitcher who participated in Stitch Mania 2019. Not sure why I decided to do that. I haven't cross stitched in a long time. And I wanted to get back into it. I heard about Stitch Mania. I started following the Real Housewives of Cross Stitch, which if you have never seen them on YouTube, please pop over there and see them. They are hilarious. It's funny, it's informative, it's creative, it's positive, it's encouraging, and all that good stuff. So pop over there and see them. But they coined Stitch Mania, so Stitch Mania 2019. I did 31 new cross-stitch starts in the month of May, and as you guys know, if you've been following me, I was live every day of the month. Then I think a week after that ended, I went live once with an update. and this is my first time back in the saddle, so to speak, of live since. Life has been very busy. We had an unscheduled trip to Louisiana to see one of my daughters. We've had another daughter move to California, and we have a son that's getting ready to move to Houston, and life is busy. So I'm back, and you should be seeing lives once a week, generally on Sunday evenings, just like it was before. There should be videos starting to come during the week once we start doing video tutorials, which I'll be honest with you, I haven't filmed any of them yet. So we will start filming probably this coming week and get them up when we can. Probably release one a week, so you can look forward to that. I'm also working on a new sew-along that we can all do together. So, happy 4th of July weekend. This is one of my Mania starts. It's Land That I Love, and I finished it. I'm going to move it towards the center so you can see it better. On this wooden frame that I got at Joann's. It was hanging in my office. I went there today and I just dropped it. It's okay. And picked it up so that it could be here for the live tonight, so you guys could see that. I had another finish today. You guys, if you followed along, I started this hands-on design year in celebrations. During Stitch Mania, I think in the beginning I did a couple, and then at the end I finished them. I had them all worked in there, so all 12 of them were starts. I finished, let's see, what did I do? I finished June, and I'm not sure how much you're going to be able to see those from back here. So that's June. If you follow me on Instagram, you know what I finished. This morning I finished July, and I have not had time to iron this, so that is July. And then I started working more on August. So August, I had gotten the August done during Mania, and this morning I started a little stitching, and I'll probably work on that again tonight. So that is that. I've also been working on Bonnie Hunter's Leader and Ender Challenge. Started last July, ended this July. I am finished with that and got 9 blocks together. So I'm going to hold this up for you to see. It's just the top. It's a small top, so it's either a wall hanging or a baby quilt. But it's cute, it's scrappy, and it's right up my alley. Let me see if I have any more comments here that I need to be looking at. Nope, not yet. So that's that. I'm going to set that there. I've also, if you're following me on Instagram, you really have seen these. I've started making project bags. They are bags with a vinyl on the front so I can see what project's in there. It's zippered, and it's a tough vinyl, so it's something that I can not worry about scissors pumping through. It's a quilted on the inside, and that's that one. And I've been making two-sided, so I've got this one, and then I have this one, which is bigger. I put the pretty side out on this one. I should have put the pretty side out on this one. But they're zipped. This is going to be one of my tutorials that I'm going to film, because I'm going to make more of those, so we're going to film them. Hi Bev, thank you. The other thing that I was working on today, and I was hoping to get more of them done today, but as usual with the bees, they kind of interrupted my mojo today. I'm designing a quilt. It's called Trees on Parade, and I have one block to show you, and that is this block right here. And you can see, for those of you that follow along with me, you know I don't generally do this. I'm going to show you the back of the block. Hi Melissa. The back of the block, I've pressed all my seams open. Yes, I pressed them all open. So those of you that have been following me forever know that's not usual for me. But I did on this because a lot of seams kind of converge in one place, like these inner points and the outer points. And when you put them on my long arm, When you don't press them open, they make kind of a louder noise when you go over them, and I have found I don't like that noise. So I am pressing open. Oh, we have people joining. So everybody that's popped on or sees me after this is done, let me know what you think of the set, what I can do. We struggled with lighting today, so I want to make sure the lighting is good. You can see up in the window up here, I've had to block the sunlight because that is a west-facing window, and actually at this time of night, the sun glares in here, which is not good on film. So please comment and let me know what you think about that. So things we have coming up. So we have the Purple Painted Lady show coming up. It's a festival. It happens on September 21st and 22nd in Maston, New York, which is a town right next to me. We have spent the last few years helping her out during the show and kind of being workers for it. This year I'm entering the show with a friend of mine. We will have a ton of quilted items such as bags, quilt blocks and frames, things like this. We will have a load of stuff. We do a lot of things. Both her and I are multi-crafters. We do a ton of stuff. So tutorials that I'm going to try to film and start refilming things. I'm going to redo the 1/4 inch seam allowance and the unit measurement film that I did before. I am going to do a tutorial on paper piecing. I am going to do a tutorial on sewing triangles because they can be challenging sometimes. I'm going to do a tutorial kind of on the bag line. We're going to do a simple makeup bag that has a see-through window in it so you can see what's in there. That's going to be a tutorial. Project bags, ones that are bigger. I'm going to do a tutorial on pressing tips, binding. I'm also going to do some cross-stitch tutorials, how to cross-stitch, how to start, how to end, beginner cross-stitch, the difference between the different cross-stitch threads, finishing the cross-stitch into a project like this. I'm going to teach you how to do those. So we're going to do lots of different things. I think we might also get into maybe some fabric weaving, which is I recently found, and I'd love to do it. So I need to try it first and need to get like my feet wet with it, and then I can teach it to you. But it sounded really interesting. So if you watch this video after it wraps up, just make comments below, things you'd like to see over this next coming year. We kind of go fall to fall with our programming just because that's when I started kind of really getting into the Facebook thing. So we will do that again. So come September, I will start talking about a sew along. We may do this one where I write the pattern and you guys can do it for me. And as I progress and get more blocks, I'll show you the illusion that happens as you put these blocks together. And we'll talk a lot. So tonight's our first night back. Every Sunday, 7 o'clock, if I can't make it for some reason, because as you know, I have family things going from time to time, I will let you know. But for right now, we're going to sign off, okay? You guys have a good night. I got to go finish taking care of my bees. Bye.